Hello friends, today's detail is a 2006 Acura TL. This car is not trashy, it's not nasty as in a bunch of pop or juice or whatever fermenting in the carpet or Go-Gurt in the door handles. This is a smoker's car, and you can definitely tell, especially in these carpets. Two tough jobs in this car. The nicotine stains everywhere inside the interior and this trunk. There was so much embedded dirt and debris in this carpeted cover. I had to change the attachment on the vacuum, and I finally had to get my little handheld brush out, and that did better, but not all of it came out, but it did pretty well. As I stated, the interior was stained pretty badly with nicotine. Everywhere you looked, you could see this yellow tint to everything. And like I said, this car was not extremely filthy. I've seen much worse, as you know. But I did find myself having to do over some parts just to get that, as much as that yellow staining as I could off of each of these hard surfaces. It was a little bit of a challenge, but it worked out, especially with that steamer. Had I not had that steamer, it would not have turned out this well. So you see that brush in my hand there? That's actually not a detail brush. I've been taking some online courses through a company in Houston, Texas on detailing. And we talked about detail brushes here a few weeks ago. And if you do not have detail brushes, you can use makeup brushes. I thought, well, I guess that makes sense. You don't want to use a harsh brush on your face. So I was at the dollar store a couple weeks ago and I picked up a few, and they have made the biggest difference. Now, of course, they're not really long like the detail brushes are designed. They're short, but they still make a big difference. I'm able to get into places I couldn't get to before, places that not even your fingernails will go, and it's made a big difference and helped a lot. So getting these carpets stains out is just impossible. No matter what I put on them, it's not going to come out. It's pretty much stuck. So I figured my best plan would be to at least get them as clean as possible. Some may come out. It may lighten up a little bit, but no matter what, nicotine leaves a permanent staining in this type of car, especially with this particular interior color. My suggestion to smokers is, if you're going to smoke in your car, get a black interior or something dark, because, you know, the chances of somebody having to drive your car later on down the road are pretty high. Well, the windshield was much more of a challenge to clean than I expected. I had to pull out the ammonia-based window cleaner, which I didn't want to do on this car, but simply because it has tinted windows, and ammonia base will actually over time turn it purple. So I was a little worried about using it, but I did have to get the windows clean, and I did. And the car is done. After 4 hours of work, I did the very best that I could, and it didn't actually turn out too bad. I'm actually much more pleased with it than I probably sound. So if you'll take a minute to like and comment and subscribe, I would love to have you. And if you have a minute, maybe share. That will help me grow a little bit. And thanks for hanging around. So until the next one, see you later.